Did humanity really set foot on the moon? Or was it all a giant hoax? For decades, conspiracy theories have tried to erase one of mankind's greatest achievements. But what if the truth is far stranger and far more fascinating than the lies? Welcome to Deep Space Explained, where today we uncover the ultimate cosmic mystery: why the moon landing was real. Before we dive into the shadows of doubt and the evidence of truth, hit that subscribe button and join us on our journey through the greatest mysteries of the universe. The year was 1969. Apollo 11 touched down on the Sea of Tranquility. Yet almost immediately, whispers began. Shadows pointing the wrong way, flags that seemed to wave, stars missing from the sky. Could NASA have staged the moon landing in a Hollywood studio? Millions were captivated by this idea. But reality paints a much deeper story. Take the missing stars claim. Cameras on the moon were set to capture bright astronauts against a bright lunar surface. The stars were simply too faint to appear. And the waving flag? It wasn't waving. It was rippling from the momentum of being planted in an airless world, where the lack of atmosphere made every movement last longer. Skeptics ask, how could 1960s technology achieve such a feat? The answer lies in sheer human ingenuity. Apollo's Saturn V rocket remains one of the most powerful machines ever built. Its thrust of 7.5 million pounds was enough to send astronauts beyond Earth's gravity well. No movie studio could fake the hundreds of engineers, scientists, and calculations that made the mission possible. Here's what conspiracy theorists can't erase. The world was watching. Not just Americans. Soviet radar tracked Apollo across space. Independent observatories in Spain and Australia received direct signals from the moon. If it was all staged, America's greatest rival, the Soviet Union, would have exposed it instantly. But the most compelling evidence weighs nearly 840 pounds: moon rocks. Brought back by Apollo astronauts, they are unlike any stone on Earth. Scientists across the globe, not just NASA, have studied them. Their unique isotopic composition matches no earthly geology, proving they truly came from beyond our world. Critics point to odd shadows and lighting, but on a world without atmosphere, sunlight behaves differently. The lunar surface itself reflects light, creating strange angles and multiple shadows. These are exactly what we would expect on the moon, but nearly impossible to replicate perfectly on a soundstage. Still unconvinced? Today, satellites orbiting the moon, like NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, have captured images of the Apollo landing sites. You can see the descent stages still sitting there, and even the paths left by astronaut footprints. The evidence isn't hidden. It's etched into the moon's surface itself. Consider this. Why fake it when the risks were so immense? Apollo 11 was a gamble with human lives. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin carried cyanide pills, prepared to die if stranded. Nixon even had a speech ready to announce their tragic loss. Would a government really risk such a deadly stunt? The truth is, they didn't have to, because they really went. Remember, the moon race wasn't just about science. It was about global power. America needed to prove itself against the Soviet Union. A faked landing would have been far too fragile a lie. Only a true triumph could silence the doubt and showcase human capability. But here's the twist. Why do moon hoax theories persist? Because people love mysteries. They crave hidden truths, shadowy conspiracies, the idea that reality itself could be manipulated. The irony? The real story, the actual moon landing, is far more dramatic, risky, and unbelievable than any hoax could ever be. When Neil Armstrong said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," it wasn't scripted Hollywood dialogue. It was the echo of human destiny unfolding. The moment wasn't fake. It was fragile, dangerous, and real. And it changed our place in the universe forever. So, was the moon landing real? The evidence is overwhelming. The science is undeniable. The mystery is solved. But the question remains: what new footsteps will humanity leave beyond Earth? Subscribe to Deep Space Explained and join us as we unravel the next great cosmic adventure.